Welcome to making a Bitmoji interactive classroom. So I'm going to show you my interactive classroom. This is the one that I use with my students on a regular basis. It's a great project for when I have a sub or if I need something for them to do to fill in after they're finished with a project. And I'm going to show you some of the different ways that you can link objects. You can link them right directly to the internet. You can also link them to other slide presentations that you've made. And you can link them to other slides in this presentation. So I'm going to show you all those things as well. Now for each of my links, I usually put a puzzle piece as the go back button on there. So if you see me, I click the puzzle piece and it'll take me back to that main page. Now I clicked the books on the shelf and it took me to a bookshelf. I have a little thing there that says need more books, so the kids can grab those if they're bored with the books that are on the first pages. So I have an art history link. This is a website that's got some great art history links for kids. And then the school bus is one of my favorites. It's a virtual field trip link. So the virtual field trips are pretty cool. This is the National Museum of Natural History, and you can actually go in and you can take a virtual tour of the museum. So it's something fun that they can do while they're waiting for something to start, or you can even create like a web quest with these and make it a focus where the students have to go in and find certain things in the museum. You can give them all the links and such that they need, and then they have to look and read and find things. This one is about exploring Mars. And now you're going to create your own. So you're going to go to new and then make a slide presentation. Now I have this in the extra links. This is my Bitmoji classrooms. I have them set up so that I can just copy and paste them into my new presentation, and this is what they look like. So you can do that, or you can create one from scratch, which I'm going to show you next. But before that, the Bitmoji. So Bitmoji is something that it's an extension that Google has on their Chromebooks that you can link it to, and you can create your own avatar. You do that on your phone with the Bitmoji app, and then it will, once you sign in on your computer, it will transfer all of those Bitmojis onto your computer. This is another link that I'm going to give you. It's a TPT freebie that you can go in and see all the different furniture, and there's also ones that have classrooms in it as well. So to add the background, I'm going to go in and I'm going to Google flooring clip art. You can do floor and wall. There's lots of different searches that you can do, and then you just stretch it out to make it fit. PNG files resize a little better than JPEG files, so you might want to do that. Now, I don't like the brick because it actually has a watermark in it. It's hard to see at this distance, but the watermark is there, so I wanted to cover up the wall part, but I like the floor and that wainscoting in the background. So I went with a dark gray because I'm making a Tim Burton room, a Tim Burton themed room. So now I'm going to look for some things to add to it to make it more interesting and fun for the kids. So I'm looking for a Jack Skellington image. Again, it's going to be a lot of Googling and a lot of trial and error. Like this one, I like this image, but I think it's a little scary for the kids, so I wanted to find something that's a little nicer looking. Now, in order to remove the background so that it looks like it's in the room, I have to save the picture. Then I go to a website called remove.bg. It's way easier than using Photoshop to remove the background. And then I find the file that I uploaded, put it in here, and then I try to remove the background. Now that one didn't work, so I'm going to go find a different one. Usually a high contrast background works best. Since Jack's outfit is black, it worked better on the white background. So I save this one as Jack 2, go in, remove background, upload image, find the image on my desktop, and then I remove the image. That one worked perfectly, so I download it, and then I go back to my slides, I click Insert, Image, Upload from Computer, and then I find it in my downloads. So now I want to add some accessories and some furniture. So I go back to my furniture page and I look. It'll actually link me to this Pixabay website, which has images with their backgrounds already removed. So for the couch, I won't have to do anything extra. I just copy it, paste it into place, resize it, move it around, and put it where I want it. Now I'm going to look for some accessories, so I'm going to Google some posters as those, and that can be the decorations on the wall. I'm going to do a couple of those. Eventually those will become links. I'm going to add links to them. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Now I wanted to add some side tables to this. So I'm going to look around through here and see if there's anything I like. This one matches the couch. Now the nice thing with these is you can actually resize them completely. So you can resize them to scale, but instead of wanting a coffee table, I wanted it to be more like an end table. So I should change the shape and make a copy so I have one on each side. So now you can also add shapes for rugs. You want to use a trapezoid shape, and then the little yellow spot in the upper left corner, you can move that to make your rug the right angle for the flooring. And I'm going to make it black, and then I want to move the couch back to the front, so I go up and I click arrange and then order and then move to front for the couch so that it is on top of the rug. I'm going to show you how to make that into a link here in a minute, the words that I just typed. But before that, I want to add my Bitmoji. So if you type in pose, you'll get standing positions. If you type in sit, you'll get sitting positions. And then you can also flip it. If you don't like it this way that it is, you just grab the corner and move it across, and it flips the person around to facing the other direction. And then you can move her around on the couch or wherever you want her. I'm also going to add some accessories, so I'm going to add some lamps, put those in here. So you click Control C to copy and then Control V to paste. On my Mac it's Command V to paste, but it's the same principle. So I can move that, I can make a copy of the lamp and put it on the other side. So now I'm going to move that stuff away from the poster so that I can make a link. Now if there's something in front of the poster and you click on it, the kids can't get to the link, so you want to make sure that it's in the front. So I just brought it to front, and then I'm going to paste in the YouTube video that I found to make it a link. Now here's another one that I want, so I right click to copy, and then I go to paste, so Control V to paste in that link. And now I'm going to add some other characters to my page just because I like the idea of having some more information about Tim Burton in there. So I'm going to remove the background on Lock, Stock, and Barrel. So I have to save it to my computer, then I upload it to remove.bg, download it back to my computer, then I find the file that's had the background removed. So it'll say whatever I've named the file and then remove.bg. I can resize it so they're sitting on the couch next to me. And then I can also make that a link if I want to. I can find another picture of another character. So here I'm going to use Oogie Boogie. I have to save him and remove the background. Save it to my desktop, remove the background, and then download it to you'll find it in the downloads file. Place Oogie Boogie in here, he's going to be in front of Jack, and I want him behind Jack. So I'm going to shrink him down to the size I want, and then I have to click on Jack and arrange, order, bring to front, so that Oogie Boogie looks like he's standing in the background. Now, if I want to add other links, so I have made that into a link by adding, if you click on it and then go up to File, and then Link is one of your options. You can create a link with words instead of having to link it to a picture or something. Now I'm going to show you how to transfer it into my existing interactive classroom. So you go back to the interactive classroom, make a slide, clear it out so that it's empty. You select everything in the other slideshow where I started this one. Then you come over and you copy and paste everything into place over here. Then I need to add a link, so I'm going to use lock, stock, and barrel again. And I'm going to shrink them down, and I'm going to edit it so that it's right where I want it. And then I'm going to go up to Insert, Link, and I'm going to actually link it to the next slide. So now, when I click on it, they'll get to the next slide.